Here it is, guys. The big moment you've all been waiting for. I'm not gonna dance monkey dance this because this right here sucks. This is one of the worst bosses in the whole game, and believe me, I'm gonna vent about it when we get there. You know how I feel about this boss in the 3DS version. For those who are new, you're in for a treat. But I can just hear those pooliters now.
You offended my popsicle! You've discriminated the legacy of Frozen! It's not polite! It's not polite!
I'm gonna hate this.
Luigi, you ready to get that Dark Moon piece back, son?
Look at him. He knows what's coming. Even he doesn't want to do this boss.
I know you're not exactly the personification of courage, but I'll remind you to be careful anywho. Remember, where there's a Dark Moon piece, there's likely a possessor ghost guarding it. Speaking of possessors, they only show up when all this is started, so I don't know much about them. But I can say one thing for sure. They're smarter than your average ghost. Also, they're clearly the most powerful ghost in the valley. So it's no wonder our mysterious villain chose them to guard the Dark Moon pieces.
No comment.
Anywho, it's high noon, Sonny. Let's show them what we're made of. Off you go.
I wonder what happens if I look out the window. God. Yup. This whole thing is a nightmare. This should all, instead of snow, it should all just be fire. You know, it should just be like a volcano mansion or something. Like hell. Because that's what it is. It's hell. As I've said before, it's all hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. This whole thing is making my heart race. I can actually feel my heart pumping as I'm looking at this, because I'll be honest here, I've only done this fight 3 times in a 3DS version. And I've never fought this boss since, until now. And this is what you're gonna need to fight this BS. Oh God, where do I even begin? So the goal for this boss is to shoot the ice. And the firing rate in this one is so slow. You can't just rapid shoot. This is one of the main reasons why people hate this fight. And you see that little meter on the right? That's your time limit. So you can't be riding this for too long. And if you wait too long, the ghost is going to regenerate itself and you're going to have to shoot the icicles all over again. And so when it comes up to you, you're gonna have to aim it at its mouth. If you aim it anywhere else, it's gonna make this annoying sound. Oh, wait. And then it's gonna hit you. And once it hits you, it decreases your time. And so when you run out of time, you're gonna have to fight this boss all over again. And you know, now that I think about it, the bosses in this game is not all that creative, cause in the spider boss was okay, and the stairs was kind of but you don't really get to fight much of the bosses. You just get to wait for them to stop, pull something, or yank the possessor out of them, and then that's when you start sucking them in. Like the last boss with the clock tower, it was just a horde of ghosts. You don't really get to fight the possessor. It's just, what is that? So here we are in phase 2. Like this boss here, it's not even that creative. This is all you do. Look at this. This isn't fun at all, it's just annoying. And it doesn't help too that he laughs at you when you miss. It's like that one fight with Sagat in Street Fighter. Just like to rub it in. And I can't just, you know, like I said, rapidly shoot. Because when the icicles are rotating, I have to hit the crystal in the corner there. But I can't just, like, hit it. I have to wait for him to recharge it. So there's really nothing you can do. You just sit there and shoot. There we go. Oh my god. This angle, I cannot hit the middle one. See, just like that. Because I unfairly, quote-unquote, waited too long, I have to do the fight again. And so the best thing to do is to aim at the middle. But it doesn't matter because, like, if you try to, hit the boss, so he starts off as being, like, super close, but then, like, the more you hit his crystals, he'll zoom out of you. So if you miss your chance at shooting him in the middle, you're not gonna be able to shoot him again until he recharges. But you gotta be careful not to regenerate. Which is the more polite way of saying you're too slow, do it again! You see that thing steaming? That means I'm gonna run out of time soon. Lovely. With or without the motion controls, it wouldn't make a difference. Yup, you see it turning red? That's not good. Because if the meter turns all the way, that means I unfairly lose, and I have to do the fight over again. So I'm trying to keep that from happening. Depending how long it takes you, many people spend tons of game overs and spend gold bones, all because of this stupid fight. This is stupid. Why am I fighting this crappy boss like this? Why not possess a snowman or something? And then you fight it like a normal ghost or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of all this. So, rinse and repeat. So every time you beat an icicle, you get this cutscene, and you have to try to suck up the possessor. Oh, okay, so if you're doing it if you grab him fast enough, he won't attack you. Good to know. I feel like this cutscene needs to change because he looks at it like it's new. Oh, I thought they were gonna turn into smaller icicles. But there's really not much else I can say. I can't really give you good or bad advice. All I can say is... yeah. Even if you and I could beat this, for better or for worse, nobody's perfect. But if you're gonna tell me, oh, I did this better than you, well, good for you. I'm really sorry if I sound bitter, guys. I despise this boss. I hate this boss. I hate this boss so much. You could argue and say it is about timing, but the further he is, the further it's hard to hit him. It's just not well done. There it is. There. Oh, good, I'm done. I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. I will never, ever come back to this boss ever again. That was the boss from hell. If there's any bosses that need to be worth refighting, it's the clock tower boss. Sure, it's a gauntlet of ghosts, but at least you get money out of the thing. Which is more I could say for this piece of crap boss. Sure, it's in one area, but at least it's better than this. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip his dialogue because they're all just blank spaces. But we finally did it, and I'm ready to move on. Yes, give me a 2-star rank. The first 2-star rank in this doesn't count. I'm not surprised I got a 2-star rank because this boss obviously sucks. But what surprises me is that I got a 2-star rank, even if I didn't take damage. If you think I'm gonna do this again, then you're crazy. Never gonna happen. I feel like I just got cheated. Let me get this straight. I fought bosses of every mansion and had some of the struggles but did very well. This is one of the most bosses that a lot of people hate and for good reason. And this is the main reason why I don't visit this mansion. It's frustrating, obnoxious, and it's overall faulty. And no, it's not because I'm impatient, it's because the sluggish boss is not very well designed, and it's the main reasons why I bet people quit. It's not very well crafted. They could have thought of something better. I'm not gonna be like one of those arrogant people who like and worship a game so much that they're gonna condemn you for hating it. Or certain parts of it. Because in their eyes, they see perfection, not me. I understand how frustrating things in games are. Just because you like a game doesn't mean it's perfect. There is no such thing as a perfect game. I like this game, but some things just suck.